Pisces, welcome to Grounded Oracles. Today we are going to start with a meditation intuition card, something for you to meditate, pray over, journal, whatever you would do, feel led to do. Today we have doorway. Ground, persist, and grasp. From current challenges will emerge new opportunities. What a beautiful card. So how do the images, the colors, shapes, how does the overall feeling speak to you? Feel free to drop a comment as to how you're drawn in and what you find when you meditate over the next week or two. Come back and drop a comment, Pisces. Okay, so now we're going to jump into your read, Pisces. This is a timeless general read. If you've clicked on this, and chances are there's something in this reading for you. And but take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, Spirit, what does Pisces need to know? Your best, eye is good. The current situation and those things to come. All right, Pisces. Okay, so we start with Ace of Cups. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. All right, Pisces. So I feel for you, Pisces, that there is a big opportunity in front of you, something that you are excited about, something that is drawing you in, even despite some deep misbearings or concerns. I think some of these concerns are weighing on you heavy, because I feel like in the past, similar opportunities or things that have been on your, within your dream realm, things that you've really wanted have hurt you somehow. Whether or not that's a person involved that betrayed your trust, whether or not things didn't go the way you were hoping, whether or not, the opportunity kind of was given to somebody else. It could be a myriad of different things, right? But I feel like this is your Ten of Cups. This opportunity, this, and I don't see it just as an opportunity. I see this as stepping into the doorway. Okay, so really what's coming to mind is coming back to this card. I haven't been including these in the readings unless, Spirit really speaks to me, but like a doorway into another portal, into another way of living that is really going to transform how you connect with yourself, Pisces, and how you connect with others. I'm seeing your sign, right? The two fishes. I'm just seeing a thing coming together here. I'm almost seeing like the Page of Cups as well. And there's the goldfish here down at the bottom. There's something about two becoming one, okay? And I was seeing this on the card earlier, and I didn't speak up and say anything because it's about you developing your intuition, how this card speaks to you. But for this reading, I see the gold and the silver, alchemy, coming together, two mixing into one. So your current life can morph into something much more, Pisces. And for those of you with a partner, this may be going into business together. It may mean moving in together. It could be, getting married. It could be committing to each other. It could be a business partnership. There's something here that you've been wanting for a really long time, Pisces. Like I said, it's your Ten of Cups. And I think there's some fears, limiting beliefs, challenges that have gotten in your way. And I think you've been looking at things from one perspective, as the Hangman energy speaks to. And some of this has been built up in your mind, right? Keeping you up at night, getting close to where it's going to be the end. I don't think you can take any more, Pisces. I think you're kind of at your limit. I don't mean you're going to, be pushed off the cliff, but I think you've had enough. I think you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of wanting things, not seeing these opportunities come to fruition. And you know, for all good reason. You've been hurt somehow, and this can look like just about anything for hurt, and it doesn't have to be uh, something major like passing of a loved one, or going bankrupt or anything like that. This could be something where you feel let down by your intuition, where you don't feel like you were able to trust it. This could be something major, like someone turning their back on you. It's something that is really weighed on you, and I feel like you need some emotional mental rest. You need to sleep, okay? You need to rest and really just find things that bring you joy and jump into it, okay? Grounding yourself, of course, getting outside, doing the things you love, working with your hands, could be anything creative, will help you ground yourself, give yourself joy. And when you are in the midst of those things, no matter how anxious, depressed, sad, whatever emotion that is really ruining the day, doing these creative things and the things that you love to do will help you, bring you into balance. And while you're doing it, it's almost like the swords are going to be start to be pulled out, and you'll find joy, the spark of joy again, and you will find yourself finding more peace. You will have more answers come to you. And I think you've been hesitant to take this cup, afraid like it's going to be snatched away. And I will say the Nine of Swords, the Hangman, and the Eight of Swords have come out a bit during this series of readings. Like, it's like people not quite trusting what's in front of them, like things are an illusion, okay? And there is a potential that the way that you've been living, what you believed or what you wanted, may have been like a built up illusion in your mind. But it doesn't mean it's not true. It just, maybe it means the path to get there is going to look different because you have different skills, talents, abilities, as well as growth opportunities for you to become the most authentic version of yourself. So sometimes we're not led down the easy path, right? Because life isn't linear. And we're meant to grow and let our spirits evolve and become the best version of ourselves. And sometimes that has to be with sandpaper, right? Smoothing out the rough edges. So don't be afraid to take the cup, Pisces, and drink from it. Breathe in, drink in all of the blessings that you have and all the blessings that you want. Just be loose, hold it loosely on how it's going to unfold, what it's going to look like, kind of let that go. But you're being invited to jump into another doorway, another way of looking at things. Some of you do need to take care of your mental health. And for some of you, really looking at your body, if you've been kind of jumpy, restless, you've had sharp pains and tinges in your body, then I think your body is speaking to you to get that rest. Some of you may need to go to a doctor. You may need some assistance in resting and letting things go. Very possibly, but it's not for everybody. Okay? Make sure you're drinking plenty of water and eating your root vegetables for your root chakra. Make sure you are eating, I think, too, you're being invited to be outside. Even if you're living in a colder climate, surrounding yourself with plants. If you don't have a plant, I would suggest you buy a few. There's something about green. And then, of course, that brings up for me the healing light of the heart chakra, too. Making sure that's in balance. It's okay to reconnect that. Pisces. Okay. So your Ten of Cups could look like a new family. It could look like moving. It almost feels like it's more than just you, right? It's a partner, it's a family, it's a friend. There's somebody or a group of people being invited in to move forward together. So I don't know if it's like local news, if it's something, a loss in your family. I think there's more than one person that is scared or hesitant about things. So Pisces, you're being invited to be sort of the leader in this, to step forward and take the cup, right? And be a role model to those around you, like in fear, in difficulty, stepping forward and embracing the difficult. And I think you'll find it's not quite as hard or as painful as you may have thought. Okay. All right, Pisces, we're now going to take a look at some oracle cards to see what else Pisces needs to know. What else does Pisces need to know about their current situation? Okay, we have waterfall, effortless. Like a water cascades down without, you know, it's like effervescent, bubbly, happy, but carving out a path. You will be carving out some new frontiers, some new ways of doing things as well, Pisces, as you are willing to pull out the swords, as you are willing to take this cup. And then we also have dragonfly, emergence. So you as a person, your spirit, you are emerging as this new person, as we talked about with the doorway, the portal, and there is the 12-12 portal coming up. So if you watch this before then, it might be very pertinent for you to set some new intentions about growing, evolving, and taking opportunities in front of you. The opportunity itself is made up of many smaller opportunities. I'm seeing all of these 10 of cups, like with different blessings to help make up this one cup, this one way of life. And this is going to emerge as you step forward. You're going to have a new lease on life, Pisces. Okay, Spirit, what else does Pisces need to know about the current path they're on and this emergence? What would be helpful for them at this time? Okay, and we have number 2, right? Again, it's something to do with 2s, and definitely could be 3s as well, but 2 keeps jumping out at me. And of course, we drew the 2. As I heal my mind, I heal my body. Yeah. So a lot of you, there's a lot of sword energy. So I think there's a lot of overthinking going on, maybe even some reminiscing and remembering and getting kind of stuck in how you think things should go. There's some clarity that's needed. And when we overthink, when we get anxious, when we get depressed, or any variation of that, we start feeling that in our body. We can only go so long. So we need to nourish our body with plenty of water and definitely the right foods, exercise to get that stuck energy moving, right? And then you'll feel less restless. Sometimes being restless can be kind of a dangerous thing, because we might be apt to make rash decisions sometimes. So really make sure that you are in balance, okay? And doing something with your hands and your body to get it moving. You need to bring these things in sync, okay? Your thinking and your body together. Very important. Okay. And I've been bringing this up a lot lately, Pisces, but this is just reminding me that being around animals or being around horses can be very healing. They help kind of mirror our fears and worries back to us by reading the body language, right? They are very intuitive, and they know what's going on. And so sometimes that's a really good indicator and an aid to help you face things, get new perspective. Okay, Pisces, I'm feeling like, okay, I'm going to pull an inspiration card. What does Pisces need to know about their journey? What would be helpful? All right, and we have, I trust my inner voice. Great. So lean into that. Your intuition won't lead you astray. If you feel like in the past you weren't able to trust your intuition, sometimes the way we expect things to happen can really warp us. Or if we're being controlled by our fears, our worries, our anxiety, it's really hard to trust our intuition. But if you feel like you're supposed to do something and you step out and you feel like you were let down or that you failed or something wasn't right. Doesn't mean your intuition was wrong. It just means that maybe that part of the journey was something you needed to evolve, to grow, to shed the old. So that does not mean your intuition cannot be trusted. It just means your path may look different than you expect. Okay, Pisces? All right, this is very hopeful. Please, share in the comments how this resonates for you, how your healing journey goes, what you could use prayer for, and what this doorway card means to you. Please hit that like and subscribe button so this message can get out to anyone else with Pisces in their placement and give them hope and encouragement. So I wish you a great week and stay grounded.